Well, we just got an update from Albuquerque police about what led to the scene in northwest Albuquerque. Police are still in the area of 12th and Griegos investigating what exactly happened there. Police tell us detectives were conducting an investigation early this morning in that area when someone started shooting at them. That person then took off.
They say that person was a man, and police found him a short time later and say he had shot and killed himself. Police are interviewing witnesses as we speak. And as we mentioned a minute ago, police say they did not fire back at this person after he shot at them. Now, no word exactly how many shots that person did fire. Police are investigating. They're going to be out here for quite some time. Avoid this area if you can. This is 12th and Griegos. We have a crew out there. As soon as we get an update, we'll pass it along to you. All right, also this morning, we have new details on a scary situation with a father and his son Sunday night at McKinley Middle School. About 10:30, they got back to their truck from a walk at the school when a woman approached them asking for her son back. Police say the woman is this gal, Melissa Martin, and the family says it does not know her. The son was already in the truck, and as the man tried to get their dogs in too, police say Ms. Martin took the boy out of the truck and ran. Well, the man got in the truck and chased Martin and says that she put the boy over a chain link fence. When the man tried to get his son back, police say Martin got in the truck and started chasing the man and son down, trying to run them over. The two were not hurt, and Martin got away at that time, but police eventually found her and arrested her on several felony charges, including child abuse, aggravated burglary, and kidnapping. 5:03 now. The night before last, it was two kids screaming, begging for help.
Yeah, that's what an Albuquerque family woke up to Sunday night before witnessing something even more bizarre. Before they could actually help, they say 47-year-old Ramon Saenz grabbed the kids off the doorstep of a South Valley home, put them in their mother's truck, and then took off. Witnesses told deputies the children said Saenz was their father. Deputies tracked the victims to a nearby home in downtown where they found the children and their mother beaten and bloody. She was rushed to the hospital. The kids were not hurt but terrified.
Obviously, this was a very traumatic event for them to, in the middle of the night, have to run to a neighbor's house, begging for help for fear of what their father was going to do to them.
Ramon Saenz was arrested along with 3 of his family members who deputies say tried to destroy evidence. The kids are now safe. Their mother is hospitalized with severe injuries to her face and body. Well, it cost him his job as an athletic director. Now he's being charged with a crime.
Normally at this time of year, Tom Knobber would be getting ready for fall sports at Sandia High School. Instead, he's getting ready to go on trial, possibly, and hiring high-profile attorney Jason Bowles. APS police think Tom Knobber planted pot paraphernalia in basketball coach Alvin Broussard's office. Now Knobber is charged with malicious criminal prosecution. It's a misdemeanor and attempting to cause criminal charges against an innocent person, basically trying to set someone up. Knobber was a fixture of Sandia High School sports. Now he's a criminal defendant, and parents and students have mixed feelings about this.
If the allegations are true, it's kind of disturbing, and it's kind of sad. It sets a poor example for the kids.
Alvin Broussard's attorney tells the APS police officer made the right decision to file criminal charges, but didn't want to comment on Knobber beyond that. Knobber and his attorney did not want to talk last night. Liz?
Well, we are learning more this morning about the deadly shooting over the weekend at an Albuquerque smoke shop. The owner tells News 13 that the robber left with the cash, but then came back with some frightening intentions.
His intentions were not just to take the money. I am not sure why he came back. We are not sure why he came back. He came back, from the looks of it, extremely, extremely angry, looking to hurt people. He came in wanting to hurt whoever was in that store at that moment.
So the shooting happened Sunday afternoon at the Oasis Smoke Shop on Manal near Wyoming. The owner says the robber was armed when he first walked in and demanded money. He says his employees followed all his directions and that the robber left with the money, but he apparently came back threatening to hurt someone. That is when one employee pulled out his own gun and shot the robber. That employee, who has a concealed carry permit, was questioned and released.
I'm sure follow-up interviews will be conducted, but at this point, no one's been arrested, and it appears to be a case of self-defense at this point.
The name of the robber is not being released at this point, so his criminal history is unclear.
Such a sad story this morning. His lightning-fast wit, frenetic comedy, and tremendous acting ability are gone, and fans all over the world are shocked and saddened this morning with the tragic news of the suicide of comic genius and Academy Award winner Robin Williams. More now from Kay Wright.
He made generations laugh. Now people across the country and around the world are in tears. Actor and comedian Robin Williams has died.
He was just an icon for everybody, not just here in the U.S., but everywhere.
Williams' breakout role came in the late 70s, starring as an alien in the Fish Out of Water sitcom Mork and Mindy, a role even President Obama remembers fondly. He released a statement that reads in part, quote, "He arrived in our lives as an alien, but he ended up touching every element of the human spirit." Williams was found dead in his California home Monday afternoon. Reports say Williams had been battling severe depression recently, a revelation that has left some of his neighbors taken aback.
We loved him as an actor, but as a person, he was such a great neighbor, and he looked like he was happy, he was content.
A number of celebrities are reacting to the news, offering their condolences across social media. Others are taking time out during their red carpet events to praise the actor's award-winning career.
He was an extraordinary actor. His performance in Dead Poets Society is unrivaled.
Industry experts say along with his charitable contributions and philanthropic efforts, he will most likely be remembered for his amazing talent.
He could really do it all, and that's why people loved Robin Williams. You never knew what you were going to get, but you knew you were going to get something great.
Fans who love his work can still see Williams on the big screen. There are a handful of movies the late actor is appearing in, including another installment in the Night at the Museum franchise set for a December release. Kelly Wright, Fox News.